Join the movement. Go all electric with Pure Electric.
Hi everyone, I'm Hans, the designer and owner builder of this place. Welcome to the Abode here in Dalsford on the edge of the forest in central highlands of Victoria. We are on sloping land uphill from very fire-prone forest. In our scenario, the use of shipping containers as a building material work quite well and is economical given what we have achieved. There's probably 5 main reasons why we chose shipping container as a building material, making it possible to reach and enjoy elevated views and affordable way to build on slope with very careful planning, and some positives in terms of bushfire preventions. And also, after craning in the shipping containers at the start of the process, you get instant storage and you can have easy lockup during the building process. And then there's the properties of thermal mass, which is probably the key point and the most surprising. In the living areas, we have about 22 tons of steel, and we put insulation and cladding on the outside of the container walls. This helps keeping the space cool in summer and warm in winter, as with any other thermal mass. So here is the takeaway for steel as thermal mass. Yes, steel can stabilize temperature inside when it's wrapped outside. And yes, because of the conducting properties of steel, cross ventilation for cooling in summer can happen quicker. And yes, it will also distribute heat over larger areas when you warm it up in winter. And the main challenge is to limit any cold bridges between insulated containers and non-insulated containers. All the living areas are on level 2, and this is clad with strier boards on the outside. Here we are looking at the studio, which is the southern wing of the home. Despite being on a slope, the living area is still level with the street. Podiums and ramps makes easy access for all abilities with straight access to level 2, which is the main living area part of the home. The northern wing, which is for the main living, has larger windows to capture the winter sun. The northern wings to the left is based on high-tech, including off-grid solar, and the studio wing to the right, the southern wing, is based on low-tech, including gravity-fed water and wood stove. The top container in the middle, level 3, includes 5,000 liter water tank. These aspects complement each other in so many ways during the day and during the season. Come and explore more in detail. The steel as thermal mass is partly exposed inside. To compensate for this, a lot of recycled timber and wooden doors is used to create a cozy environment. We are integrating properties of the containers as a resource. Like most ceilings and floors are used as is, and we use ceiling timber beams and rocks on floor to add some warmth to the home. In the core areas, many container walls are exposed, but external walls are lined with plaster, strawboard, marine ply, and other timber. and also additional insulation. We have upcycled materials including lamps, appliances, timber, and about 50 doors. An inner courtyard is created by stacking containers strategically. Here you can see how the loads are transferred down on the corner castings of the containers. The courtyard is a level below the living area, and it stays nice and cool in summer and have many undercroft areas that's covered from the rain. And there's access to 6 storage containers. A retaining wall ensures that a flat area is created in the courtyard. Out of the excavation, we got about 20 cubic meter of rocks, and that was used for garden edges, but mainly for gaping basket walls in relation to the house. Before and during and after we built, a range of gaping walls and gaping structures was created, often integrating local rocks and recycled materials. Overall, the garden is an edible forest garden and with many edible outdoor living areas. The gaping baskets technique play a key role in those structures. The fruit tunnel was one of those structures, creating an edible oasis among the forest setting. Starting from the courtyard, a 3-level staircase creates a dance between the living areas and the view to the forest. And interfaces for contemplations is created on balconies and lodges. Lower mezzanine, the view is emphasized by the wings of the long gaping basket wall. From the middle mezzanine, a container cut out and balustrade of weld mesh emphasize the panorama view. From the upper mezzanine, the connection to the sky and the land is felt. From up here we are connected to country, and it feels good to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and the local Jaja Maroon people. We're living a very exciting time where we can share ideas on so many levels, and we invite you to come on Sustainable House Day and also to observe and share experiences together. Thank you.